All right, Nick, big news in the Miami Dolphins world. A few tough games, obviously, the last couple of weeks, but I think it's really shown how important a nice young quarterback who has been come to known as a pretty stud playmaker as well. And we're talking about none other than Tua Tagovailoa. Really, really great guy. And he's been cleared. He's coming back. He's primed to make his debut this week against the Pittsburgh Steelers, I believe. And Dolphins fans rejoice. It's been a tough couple of weeks with him out, but I think you really feel what he brings to this team. And we're going to get into the whole story about that, Nick. But before we do, Dolphins fans, we have partnered with one of our favorite partners, Ultra Game NFL, who has joined with us to give away some awesome NFL merch to you, the fans. As always, stay tuned to the end of the video, and we'll give you all of the details of how to enter the giveaway. Obviously, everything's in the description of this video below. But to enter the giveaway, leave us a comment is the first step. And below, just comment how excited you are that Tua is going to be back this week. But Nick, what's the latest on Tua?
Yeah, like you said, he's cleared, right? Cleared the NFL concussion protocol. And again, everything with Tua, they're going to do it 100% by the book. They're going to dot all the I's, cross all the T's. Every third-party agency in the world that the NFL has involved in concussions was going to get involved after what happened to Tua. He cleared that protocol, and Coach Mike McDaniel has come out and said he's fully preparing for Tua to start against the Pittsburgh Steelers this week, which is obviously huge for the Miami Dolphins. Because look, every Tua hater out there cannot deny the fact that this was a team that is 3-0 in the games Tua finished, and they're 0-3 in the games he did not. And it's not like it's not like he was playing against sorry teams the first three games and played lesser teams the last three. He beat the Buffalo Bills, he beat the Baltimore Ravens in that crazy comeback. He beat the Patriots, right? And without him, unfortunately, the Dolphins fell to the New York Jets. They couldn't hold off the Bengals, and obviously they lost last week to the Minnesota Vikings in a close game. They probably should have. They had a lot of opportunities to come back and make a game of it, or at least win the game, at least in my opinion. But now that Tua is back, that's going to be huge for this Miami Dolphins offense. Because frankly, Coach Mike McDaniel, he's been very clear about it from the get-go. He is building and structuring this team around Tua and what Tua does well. So while Teddy Bridgewater had his moments, Skylar Thompson may have had his moments here and there as well. The fact of the matter remains, this offense goes through Tua, and having him back in the fold, the trigger man behind center. Well, you'll just show another step up for this offensive production heading into what I frankly think is a must-win for the Miami Dolphins against a Pittsburgh team that showed a little feistiness against Tampa last week. But I really think Miami's in a strong position this week, and it begins and ends with Tua.
Yeah, Nick. You can say that Bridgewater had his moment, that Thompson had his moment, but really what those moments were moments to show you how important Tua is to this team, actually. Because they didn't look like the same team without him out there. These guys, they rely on Tua. He is the lifeblood of this team. He's the reason, really, that Tyreek Hill is on this record-setting receiving yardage pace, probably primed to break Calvin Johnson's receiving yard record. Tua is the guy that's the captain. He's the pioneer behind all of these things. When you have a trigger man like Tua, behind this offensive line making plays, it is so much better. Like you said, they've beat some very, very tough teams. Obviously, they beat one of what we would consider one of the best teams in the NFL right now, the Buffalo Bills. They went up against the Ravens, who are a really tough team to play against, and were able to get it done and pioneer a really great fourth quarter comeback against them as well. And, just Tua, he is a difference maker on this team. So I can't state more enough how important it is for Tua to come back to this team and how big of a difference it's going to make in the long run down the road. And I'm glad that it's earlier rather than later, because this Dolphins team is something special when all the pieces are clicking.
Oh, 100%. We've seen that, right? We saw that against the Ravens, right? We saw that, frankly, against the Patriots in a lot of way, mainly on defense, but made some big plays on offense. This is how the team, and look, the Buffalo Bills just beat the Kansas City Chiefs, right? The Bills are considered probably the best team in football, but the Bills' only loss is to this Miami team, right? This is a complete football team, but it begins and ends with Tua, because he has the skill set as a passer, right? Hitting those slants and rhythm, giving the ball to Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle where they can run after a catch, take advantage of that incredible athleticism and speed that they have on the outside. He is the perfect quarterback for the system, scheme, the players they have. That there's a reason they drafted Jalen Waddle. There's a reason that they traded heavy for Tyreek Hill as opposed to potentially other guys, because it's all built around giving Tua the tools he needs for success. And seeing him leave the game, even though they still put up some decent yards, you could see there's a dramatic difference in performance. And so this is according to Pro Football Reference, Miles, and I think this is pretty crazy. I think you're going to like this. So in the 3 games that Tua started, right, and this is the expected points offensive metric, the Miami Dolphins above expected got about 46 points above expected, 3 games combined, right? About 15 points per game. In the 3 games without Tua, minus 15. They score 15 less than they should have. That is a huge drop off. And frankly, the only game in the 2 full games without him, they were -6 and -8. In the game he left early, they were right around 0. So that shows you exactly how important Tua is to this offense. When he plays, they overperform, they outperform, because he's like the glue guy that keeps everything together. With him gone, you can see the dramatic drop off versus the expectation. Again, expect big things from this offense and frankly, this entire Miami Dolphins team against the Pittsburgh Steelers now that they have their guy back at quarterback. All right, you guys made it to the end of the video. That means it's time to figure out how you can enter to win this awesome giveaway to get some crazy good merch courtesy of Ultra Game NFL. They're a great apparel company, high quality stuff, some of the best merch you'll find. Miles has that awesome shirt on. I've got the hoodie right here. And this Ultra Game NFL loves you guys, love the viewers, loves the fans, and they love this game. That's why we want to give away merch to you guys. Miles, tell them how the viewers can enter to win this awesome giveaway.
Yeah, Nick, I'll have to say I am quite jealous of the hoodie. It looks really, really great, really high quality. But if you want your own high quality merch from Ultra Game NFL, as we said, giving it away, and it's just this easy to enter the giveaway. Be subscribed to our YouTube channel here at Saturday Morning Inspection. Hop on over to Ultra Game NFL's YouTube channel, subscribe to them as well. We'll leave you the link in the description below, and then leave a comment on the video, and we'll randomly pick one of the commenters, and boom, that easy. You have won yourself some awesome free merch from Ultra Game NFL, who, once again, thank you so much for being a partner with the channel. They give away great merch, and if you don't win the giveaway, you can still go check out Ultra Game NFL on Amazon. They have tons of merch for every team out there except Dallas Cowboys, but that's their fault, not Ultra Games. So go check them out, and you can buy anything you want. You don't have to win the giveaway, and it's still great merch. So thank you again to Ultra Game NFL.